Hey, what's going on, guys? Just thought I'd get my question vid out there and get this done because I got work today. So let's get this over with. Not that I don't enjoy this. I love doing this for you guys. So here we go. Thanks for everybody who asked me questions, by the way. Vols fan for life. First, he tries to be funny and says, "How bad do you see us losing to Tennessee this year?" And that's not going to happen. I think we beat you by 14, 17 points. Um, the best Oregon game you have been to in person, or one that you will remember for all time. Okay, the best game I've been to in person is, of course, the Rose Bowl, just because it's the first time we won that game in 95 years. It was a great experience, chalk and trash to Wisconsin fans in the stands. The way we won the game with a fumble, a late touchdown in the third quarter, um, Wisconsin spiking the ball with 2 seconds left and running out of time. It was exciting. It wasn't a blowout. It was a great game to be at. I mean, I had never been to a game outside of Autzen Stadium, so it was just an all-around amazing experience. Um, then another game I'll remember for all time is the 2010 Arizona game where we rushed the field for the first time. I believe that was my first time rushing the field, and we clinched the Pac-10 title. That's why we were rushing the field. And I ran into Josh Huff, and he gave me his gloves, his game worn gloves, and he had a huge game that game. So everyone's like, "How much are they? Do you want to sell them?" I'm like, "I wouldn't sell these for anything." And if I were, I'd have to basically be on death door, starving to death to sell these gloves. Sorry, guys, they're just not for sale. And then D Car asked me, "Do you think the Ducks will win the Pac-12 and the Natty?" Yes, we win the Pac-12, but win the Natty, that takes a special year. And I'm not going to come out here and say Oregon's going to win the Natty because let's just all be real. Karma's a bitch, and you start talking shit this early, like look at what happened with Georgia. Um, I just really don't think we're gonna be there. We have a lot of questions at linebacker. We don't really have a true running back that's been proven. You know, we have Byron Marshall, we have DeAnthony Thomas, and we have Thomas Tyner coming in as a true freshman. So it's not like we're senior laden and we're set. So I just think that it's going to be best if I just say win the Pac 12, go to a BCS Bowl game, and win it. Be it the national championship, terrific. I don't think you guys will see me for 9 months if we win the national championship, just because I don't think I'm going to have time to even make videos, just because I'll be so freaking happy. Damn you for getting me excited about now national championship possibilities. And then Vols fan for life asked me, he's a two-part question, one sports related, one not. My favorite memory as an Oregon fan, whether it be a player or a game. Okay, it's not really a memory, but it's a big play in Oregon history, and that's the pick by Kenny Wheaton. I was only 3, so it's not really a real memory. But there was also this pick by Harper. I can't remember his first name. I think Chris Harper in '07 when we played USC. That was a legit game. We beat USC, knocked them off their pedestal a little bit, so that was a special day. And then a player would be Dan Fouts, just because he was probably one of the most successful Oregon players to play in the NFL. I think he had like 40,000 yards passing. He's in the NFL Hall of Fame. So that's a legit guy to be a fan of. And Jonathan Stewart, more recently, is a guy that you got to root for. He's still in the NFL, still doing his thing. And then my favorite thing about the TTC, somebody you've met or something else. Well, I got recognized at game day last time I was down there. So that was really cool. I love doing that. And anybody else who watches my videos, who goes to Oregon games regularly, and I'm going to be down there, hit me up, PM me. We can meet up somewhere at the Mo or in front of Autzen, down there by the Eternal Flame, wherever. Prince Puckler's Ice Cream, which is by far some of the best ice cream I've ever had. Oh my gosh. If you have not had Prince Puckler's Ice Cream and you live in Eugene, crawl up from under your rock, because that stuff is great. Then B Bandits asked me, what's my favorite Duck jersey? And I'm guessing you mean the more recent ones, just because those are the ones that are more flashy and more the now style. So I really, really, really liked last year's style, or I mean the style before this one, the wing jerseys. In fact, I think I still like those ones better than this style, just because I don't know why, but they were the first ones that I really truly liked. The other ones with the yellow sleeves and the green shoulder pads up here, those were okay. Those were the ones that we were wearing when I first really started being a fan. Um, the diamond plated ones were ugly as shit, but the wing jerseys were awesome, and these ones that I call the feathers, these are legit too, of course. So I mean, it's really a toss up. What's going on, guys? You probably noticed the costume change. I just got back from lunch. I had to stop the video where it was at, and then I came back from lunch. So, here we go. Next question. Somebody asked me, it was Moody Ball. What's your thoughts on the new head coach, Mark Helfrich? It's really too soon to tell, actually. I mean, I have faith in him. I think he can keep doing what we're doing here at Oregon. He was our offensive coordinator, so it's not like he doesn't know the system. He's not going to change things up a ton. He said maybe like 0.2%. He's going to do something different. He's not going to not go for it on fourth down. He's still going to do basically what Chip did. It's just he's got to find his niche, and he will. And that's all the main keys is just what kind of a coach is he going to be. And I think he can still be successful. And, you know, if he's not, then disappointing. But I think he's here to be a coach for a while since he's from Southern Oregon. He played games at Autzen Stadium in high school. He even joked in the press conference about wanting a lifetime contract since this is his dream job. So I don't think somebody's going to be able to hire him away very easily, even if it is an NFL job. Then Indigo Iceman asked me my thoughts on the new playoff system, if it's good or bad. And again, it's really too early to tell just because we don't know how the system's exactly going to work. In my opinion, I think 4 is too small to be part of the selection. I just think it's too small a number because I think any year there's more than 4 teams that could say, like, we could have been in that game. Like this year, Bama, Notre Dame, Oregon for sure could have been there. And then you have Georgia, who could have also been there. But I mean, made cases for Florida also could have made a case for themselves. I mean, this is before the bowl games. This is all just the day of the final Sunday selection. This is just who's going to be there. So I think 4 is too small of a number. I think 6 would be better, maybe even 8. But if the selection committee is over there, oh, well, this team played better than this team the last part of the season, but this team has a strength of schedule better than this team, blah, 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 you know. I think it's still going to be not if you lose, but when you lose type of thing, which it's been for years in the BCS. Look at Alabama, and look when Oregon lost. That's just, if Oregon loses at the beginning of the year against a Pac-12 team and they go undefeated, they're probably in a national championship game. The fact that they lost second to last week of the season doomed them. Bama lost earlier in the year, and they're Alabama and they're SEC, and they won the SEC championship game against the number 3 team in the country. So that's that. But I think one precedent has to be win your conference. If you don't win your conference, i.e. Alabama 2 years ago, then you shouldn't be eligible for a national championship. Be the best team in your conference. Then you can try and be the best team in the nation. Simple as that. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. I don't see any more questions on here. If I missed one of your questions, let me know, and I'll put it in a video. Sorry if I missed anybody's question. Y'all have a great day, and go Ducks.